friends, Christy here, and I'm here today with a special project life process video using Maggie Holmes Gather. This is for a special product spotlight for paper issues. I am on their design team, so if you should want to buy any of the products from this collection or other collections in the shop, you can use the code Christy and save 20%. That would be awesome. I love seeing people shopping at paper issues and their hauls and just what they make with their products. So, yes. All right, so this is the right hand side of the spread. I'm starting with my title card. I use these two tags from the ephemera pack, and I'm just getting some baker's twine out from my stash to loop through the tags there. I'm using the black baker's twine with this really pretty pale green tag, and then I'm using this pink baker's twine that I got from Paper Issues for the black and white checked gingham. Is that the pattern? I don't know. Checked tag. So these are the basis for my colors for this layout. I really love the pink bow pattern paper from the 6x6 paper pad, and I'm just layering the tags on there. And then I'm going to add a pop of yellow using a chipboard piece from the 12x12 chipboard sheet in the collection as well, and it says follow your heart. I'm just using my tiny attacher here just to have the pink baker's twine lay a little bit more, I guess just lay how I want it to lay. And so I just added the chipboard piece there, and I'm using the Maggie Holmes Together thickers that come in two different sizes. I love them. But when I went to do my date, I realized that there is only one of each number in each size, and the dates that I need for this layout are the 21st, 22nd maybe, to the 27th. So that's not going to work. I need a bunch of twos. So I go back to these vellum alphas that I've had in my stash for a while, and I decide to go with the yellow, mostly because that was the only color that had the three numbers that I needed. And then I'm using the asterisks from the thicker sheet as well. So that's pretty much it for my title card. I am going to add a few enamel dots a little bit later on, I think. Maybe I'm mixing up my layouts, but anyways, I add a wooden button there from the special embellishment pack that says XOXO. This week we went to a wedding. One of my husband's, well, actually, they both used to work with my husband. They met at work and they just recently got married. So we went to their wedding. That's a photo of them in the top right hand corner. And then directly underneath, there's a photo of Adeline sleeping while at the wedding. This photo that I'm working on right now is a photo of the four of us all dressed up. Kind of in between the reception, or sorry, in between the ceremony and the reception, we drove to my parents' place. They watched Nora for the evening and part of the next day. So I'm just using a little piece of ephemera there that says "This makes me smile," and I trimmed it down just to fit the spot there. Using some more embellishments from the embellishment pack with these flags. Added another chipboard piece that says "Together." On the Sunday following the wedding, we only had Adeline because Nora was at her mom and papa's house. So we went for brunch and it was so delicious. So I just took a quick little picture there of the menu and our morning drinks and added that chipboard piece and stamped the date directly on the photo. I was feeling brave. So yeah, alright, so that was pretty much it for the right hand side. Now we're on to the left hand side. Both of the papers that you see are from the 6x6 paper pad, and I just have trimmed them down to fit the pockets. And then the write it on your heart piece is I believe from the ephemera pack. And then the little frame is from a 12x12 piece of paper. that had a bunch of the different frames, so I just trimmed one of those out. Used the birdie there just to fill some space there on the frame. So on this photo, this is Nora at the splash park. We went with a friend of ours. There's a special splash park in their community, and so Nora and her friend Kyla who were playing in the splash park. So I used the loved, it's not a puffy sticker. What do they call that? It's a sticker, and I was gonna spell out "loved the splash park" with the fuzz, but I didn't like the way that the word "splash" looked. Mostly because it was 6 letters and it just was covering too much of the photo and it wasn't really centered with the rest of the embellishments. So I just switched out the word splashed for the word water instead. And then I just switched those 2 photos because it was going to be right next to the title card, and the balance of the stickers just wasn't going to look very appealing to my eye. Added a wooden button there, and again, just to fill up a little bit more of this filler card, and I'm adding some enamel dots from my stash. I'm just looking at that card because I love those stickers, but the way that they lay sometimes just doesn't look right. So I was trying to fix it, but it still kind of looks wonky to me. Anyways, I added that number 2 from the ephemera pack. That photo in the top left is of Adeline. That's her 2nd-month photo. I am doing monthly photo shoots with like a Harry Potter theme, so that's month number 2, and month number 3 is gonna come up here pretty soon. I hope to catch up, but you'll see month number 3 pretty soon, where I use a picture or sorry, I do a Dobby photo shoot, and then Adeline just hit the 4-month mark a few days ago, and she is going to be in a pumpkin, but I have to figure out some way to make it Harry Potter themed. So I'm thinking kind of like potions and maybe a pumpkin juice or something. Anyways, I used some more of those vellum alpha stickers to write the word ouch and a label from my stash from October afternoon. That's a picture of Adeline getting some needles for her vaccinations. I used this shipping tag, sorry, from at the Atwell collection, and I messed up the date, so I restamp it. But then when I go to do my journaling, I just don't like the way it looks with the journaling. So I end up switching that out. And it's not my most favorite filler card. I I don't really like the way it turned out. I think it's that pattern paper. I'm not loving it. So I might go back and make some changes there. But yeah, so I do my journaling and then I decide I don't like it. It's too busy with the pattern paper. So I take another label. Oh, why do I keep saying label? Another shipping tag from the Atwell collection that I had in my stash. That was like a mustard yellow. I just switch it over so that it is white and do the date and add some chipboard hearts and some enamel dots, and that's pretty much it. So that's it for the left hand side. Now I'm just pulling the 2 together, and I'm sorry that my camera must have shifted or I wasn't really paying attention to how it was framed, so you can't really see the bottom left part of that side of the layout. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going through and adding some more enamel dots and just making sure that the balance is there. I decided to bring in some more of the pink baker's twine just because I have it on the right hand side. So I bring it into the left just by kind of looping it and laying it underneath this wooden button. And I like the way that that looks and adds a little bit more texture and balances out the layout as well. So that's it. Oh, sorry. I had some of these little cutouts from those tags on my title card just left over. So when I was kind of starting to tidy up, I rediscovered those and decided to incorporate them on the left hand side. adding more enamel dots, and now that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more project life process videos and hit that subscribe button. Thanks, bye.